Hi, it's me, Sam, and this is By Hook or By Needles. And today we're going to be working on part 4. I'm hoping this will be the last part. It might be a little bit longer than the other ones, but we'll see. And we're going to start off really simply. I just want to work 5 rows in stockinette. Now, stockinette is, as we know, knit 1 row, purl 1 row, knit 1 row, purl 1 row. But because I'm on the wrong side at the moment, I'm going to start with a purl row. I'm going to do 5 rows in total, and then we will move on to the final pattern section of the scarf. Now, just as a reminder, because we're doing a purl row, we slip that first stitch purlwise, and because we're purling the next stitch, we wrap it all the way around, and then we go into that stitch, and then we purl all the way to the center, and then at the stitch before the center, we purl front and back, or if you find that a little bit too difficult to maneuver, I know some people might, some people have arthritis or other issues. Just do a purl front, knit back. So instead of purling front and back, you just purl front, knit back, and that will look like this. I'll just show you. Obviously this isn't at the center, but I'll just show you. So to purl, so we could purl front, and then you would put your yarn around, so that's the right way around, and then you'd knit back. Okay, that's just if you have a little bit difficulty doing the purl front and back. The purl front and back looks like this. Purl, take it out, and then you reach around and you pick up that back stitch and you purl again, and that's purl front and back. Okay, so I'm going to work my 5 rows of stockinette to get to the next and final stage, I hope, of the scarf, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with great confidence in your ability to be able to work 5 rows stockinette. And I don't think I need to show you the center anymore. You know that in the center, on the wrong side, we purl the middle stitch because we want to have a knitted ridge down the front. Okay. And then on the front side, if we're working this way, we obviously knit it. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with those 5 rows, and I will meet you back at the beginning of the next row that we're going to be doing, and we are going to be doing a stitch called fan and feather. And there is a fan and feather stitch also in crochet, so works out well. Okay, I'll meet you back here when we've done these 5 rows. Okay, so presumably you have all done your 5 rows of stockinette like I have. You can see that there, and I've realized after I did that I've only got 3 rows of the what was that called? I can't remember what that's called. Wave stitch. I've only got 3 rows of the wave stitch, not 4. Yeah, it'll do. It won't make any difference at all to the way we work this. So, yeah, I'm not unraveling and going back because it's not, you know, important to the pattern at all. Okay, so the last portion, hang on, let me just try and get this camera right. The last portion or section we're going to be doing is something called the feather and fan stitch. And this particular pattern works over 18 stitches. So if you were casting on to do this pattern, you would cast on 18 stitches, multiples of 18 stitches. But because we've already got stitches here, we don't need to do that. Now, once the pattern works, basically it's a 4-row repeat. You knit 1 row, you purl 1 row, and then you start the pattern. Well, we've already got our 5 rows of stockinette here, so we've basically knit 1 row and purled 1 row already. So I'm going to go straight into the pattern part of the stitch. I once again have placed markers every 18 stitches. Also, once again, at the, I've gone past it. At the center stitch, yep, we don't have enough to do the repeat, so we would just knit those as per normal. And perhaps after, I think after a certain length of time, there probably will be enough to do it. We'll see. Okay, so, oh, get off. Okay. We're going to purl, sorry, slip as if to purl, 1 stitch, and then straight away we're going straight into the pattern, and it tells us to knit 2 together 3 times. So we're going to knit 2 together 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we've knitted 3 together. We've knitted 2 together, sorry, 3 times. Okay, next we're going to do a yarn over and knit 1 6 times. Yarn over and then knit, and that creates another stitch. Yarn over, 2, yarn over, 3, yarn over, 4, yarn over, 5, and yarn over, 6. Okay, this doesn't sound right to me, but I will go with the pattern because they know better than me. All right, then we've got, see, we've got more stitches to the end. No, 2, 4, 6, that's right. Ugh. It'd be good if I could do math, eh? All right, so then we knit 2 together 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the first set. This will cause a wave in the work. It will be more severe at the bottom edge of the work than it will be at the top edge, but there will be a bit of a wave, which will add a bit of shaping to, so that's good. So we just continue going along doing that, where we knit 2 together 3 times. And yarn over, knit 1 6 times. 1, whoops. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then knit 2 together 3 times. So what we've actually done in over those 18 stitches is we've taken away 6 stitches, and with the yarn overs we've added 6 stitches. So we will have the same stitch count, and you can always check. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, get off the work, kitten. Oh dear Lord, I'm having kitten trouble today. They're being unruly. Okay, one more time. Knit 2 together 3 times. 1, 2. You coming over here or not? No. 3. My cat keeps putting her paw on my little thing in front of me. And then yarn over, knit 1. We do that 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, my cat is playing with my stitch markers. I've lost count now. 4, I think it was. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop with the stitch markers. 4. No. 5. This cat loves stitch markers. Absolute fascination with my stitch markers, where she just sort of likes to chew on them and pull on them. No. No more. Finished. No. Come on. She's a good girl. No more. She keeps coming back. No. Right, I'm going to put it on my chest and she won't be able to get to them. All right, and then knit 2 together 3 times. 1, 2, oops, 2, and 3. Okay. So if you want to just continue doing that, and I can meet you back at the middle just to show you how we basically will just knit those stitches, and the pattern will be down the sides with a nice pointy, clean, straight center. Yes, yes. No, they are not for you. They are not for you. Okay, so yeah, I'll be back when I get to that stage. Back in a second. There we are. We've done to the center. We've got 10 stitches to the center, so we'll just knit those. And then in the last one, we knit front and back for our increase, slip, we knit our middle, slip, knit front and back for the other side. There should be 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, one hiding, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10 including that one, which is right. So we just knit to the new stitch marker, and then we start the pattern down the other side. We're there, so we start with knit 2 together 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, knit 1 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and knit 2 together 3 times. Okay, and we just keep doing that all the way down to the end. And then the 4th stitch, so once we got down to the end, all we do is we knit all the way back. Okay, so we turn our work and we will knit all the way back. So that will give us a ridge on this side. It will give us a knit bump ridge on this side. Okay, so do that. So just continue with the fan and feather 18 stitch repeat to the end, then knit all the way back to the beginning, turn your work. Oh, hang on, sorry, no, we've got to do 3 rows of that, don't we? Yeah, so knit, knit, purl. Okay, so we knit all the way to the beginning, knit all the way to the end again, and then we purl all the way back to the beginning. So we're doing 3 rows after this patterned row. 3 rows, 2 knits, 1 purl, and that will bring us back to the beginning where we will do back to the beginning where we will do our fan stitch. So I will meet you back here. So it's just a matter of knitting every stitch, including the yarn overs, and yeah, purling in the last row. So 2 knit rows, 1 purl row. All right, I'll see you back for the next pattern row, and we'll see what it's looking like then. All right, back in a little while. Okay, I've actually jumped ahead a little bit. I've done 2 repeats of the fan and feather, as you can see. Well, I'm actually on my 3rd now because I've just done the knit 2 togethers and the knit 1's yarn over. And I've taken us to the middle because we now have enough stitches here before the corner to do another wave. And so we'll do that. And we've done 1 knit 2 together. Knit 2 together. Knit 2 together, that's 3. Then yarn over, knit 1 6 times. 2, 3, oops, 4, 5, and 6. And we do our knit 2 together 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're in that situation when we don't have a stitch at the moment to do an increase. So we're going to do what we did before. we're going to pick up a stitch like that, and we're just going to make one there. Okay, I'm going to do the same on the other side. I just wanted to show you that corner. Now that we're taking the fan and feather all the way down. And no, this one goes on the front, and we knit in the back. Okay, that's our increase. Excuse me, I've been eating nuts. And we'll knit two together. Oops. I'll just take that one back. I'll put my stitch marker in. Oh dear, I need a drink. Oh, I don't think that's going to help at all. Anyway. No, it's not. Okay, so that's that increase, which we did by making one by picking up the loop. And we knit three together, knit two together 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. We yarn over, knit 1. Yarn over, knit 1. Yarn over, and I didn't count, did I? Yeah, this doesn't make sense. Hang on. Oh, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Knit 2 together. Knit 2 together. And knit 2 together. Knit 2 together, and we'll just keep on all the way to the end again. Now I think, based on how wide it's getting, we could probably I mean, we're just doing the fan part now, which is then followed by 3 rows, which will complete, no, followed by 2 rows, which will complete our 3rd fan set. So I think we do another 2 after this. So we'll get this one done, do our 2 knit rows, and then we'll start our 4th one. Yep, 4th one, and then we'll do 1 more after that, so we'll have a total of 5. And then we'll look at just casting off, I think, and then we may add a tassel. I have a little machine that's supposed to do tassels. Well, it's not a machine, I do all the work, but it helps you get the right length and everything. I think we'll do a tassel. And I've got a interesting crochet item called a hairpin tool, and I think that might make a nice fringe for us. We'll see. Well, maybe I'll just do that on the crochet one. Okay, so finish this row and 2 more, and then we've done 3 repeats of the fan and feather, and then we just need to do 2 more repeats after that. Okay, and we'll meet you back here, and then I think we'll probably start our casting off. Okay, I'll see you in a very short while. Now here we are. I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, you can't quite see this one, 5 repeats of the fan and feather, and that's how it's looking. I just wanted to show you that before I finish off. What I'm going to do is just do 1 row back now of net so that we get this little ridge again, because I think it's nice look, that little ridge, and then I will work forward again, knitting but casting off. So once I've done the knit row back, I will show you casting off for those that need a refresher, or those who don't know because they're not knitters. I'll just show you how we cast off, and then the next stage is yeah, putting it on and seeing how it works and wears. So stick with us. Back in a few seconds. Okay, here we are. This is probably as wide as I need it to be. I think the pattern is quite cute. We'll see what it looks like on in a very little while. Now, to decrease, I'm going to go through this because I don't know who knows how to decrease and who doesn't. So I'm just going to go through this as well as I can. Now, we're not going to do our perfect edges anymore because we're actually decreasing. So when you decrease, in this case, we're going to knit, and you knit 2, and you do it reasonably loosely. I mean, not too loose, but you know, you don't want it too tight either. And then you pull over the first stitch, you knit another stitch, and you pull over, pull over that stitch, knit another stitch, pull over the first stitch, having trouble picking them up today, knit, pull over, knit. See, I'm just trying to keep it nice and loose so that it doesn't sort of gather up. And see the sort of edge we're getting, and we get a nice edge down this way from our perfect edging. And I'll just keep going with this for a little bit. And the next thing you should see is it completed and around my neck. Okay. Something's very peaceful about casting off. To me, it's a bit like weaving in ends. It's a very sort of, it's like a finality to it all, you know? You're finally completed. You're doing the final stages. You can soon wear it or use it or send it off to whoever you are making it for. I don't know, I kind of like that feeling. It's a feeling of accomplishment. Now, a little bit about next week. Yeah, I'm already thinking about next week and beyond, but next week is going to be a very, no, I was going to say very short. No, Sam, it's not going to be a short tutorial at all. I don't think you're capable of doing short tutorials. It's going to be a tutorial for knitted entrelac, whatever you want to call it. I call it entrelac, whatever. I'm going to do some entrelac knitting. I don't even know how I say it now. I've got myself confused. I've said it so many ways. Anyway, because if you will check it out, any of my other previous subscribers scrap blanket videos, you will have noticed or have seen that I can't find the scrap blanket that I started. I'm only grateful that it's, it was very early on. So I've got a weird feeling that in one of my sort of mad, frenzied cleanups, either myself or my personal helper, Kara, threw it away. That's the only thing I can think of. Or the cats have taken it and put it somewhere to use as sort of something to lay on. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter because it did give me the opportunity. I mean, this will be the third or fourth time starting, but it has given me the opportunity to rethink my blanket. And I thought, what would be really nice is entrelac. Well, that's how I say it, entrelac. There you go. An entrelac blanket. And I thought, what would be even nicer than a knit entrelac blanket? A Tunisian crochet entrelac blanket. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing 2 subscriber scrap blankets, and sometimes my brain just goes da 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 da. Oh, sorry, were you saying something? Yes, brain, I was. And I still can't remember. Yes, entrelac. Because what I thought was, I like entrelac. Gives me an opportunity to knit backwards, and I do like to knit backwards. Secondly, I thought it would look probably much nicer than the just row by row. Not saying the row by row of half double crochet wasn't nice looking. I just thought entrelac would be even nicer because I will be giving them both away at the end. This is my hope. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, if you are a public subscriber of mine and you are here and you've subscribed and you see the videos and all the rest of it, and like and comment and notifications and whatnot, what's going to happen is when I do finally reach 1,000, whether it be in 1 or 2 years, however long it takes, I will be gifting both the knitted and the crochet blankets. And it doesn't matter where in the world you are, I will post it anywhere. So it's open to all because, I realize being in Australia, it's, it would be really unfair being in Australia if I just said, okay, only Australian or New Zealand subscribers could enter the draw because, realistically, it's not going to be a huge number, and it really does ostracize a lot of the vast majority of subscribers. So I thought, no, I'm happy to post the blankets out. So what I will get, people to do when it comes closer to the time is, just, putting comments whether they want the knit one or the crocheted one, and yeah, we'll go from there. And like I say, I'll do a draw, one for knit, one for crochet, and send them off to whoever wins. So, and that'll be my giveaway, if you like, for the 1,000, reaching 1,000 subscribers. Now, I'm, like I say, I'm way behind. I think I need to do almost 19 rows. Yeah, I need to do 19 rows on 2 blankets because I haven't even started them yet, because I'm almost 100 subscribers. So I've got a lot of catching up to do. Plus I'm still doing the bod shawl KAL, which I had permission for. I thought I'd better mention that yet again, because there seems to be people who are not aware that I have stated several times and written several times in comments, you know, in the description box and yada yada, that I do have her permission. Because, yeah, I'm getting emails that I'm not going to respond to, quite simply. You know, I don't need to respond. And I hope these people aren't nagging bot either, saying, this woman's stolen your pattern, blah, blah. Because I haven't. I'm not, you know, but anyway. So I'm doing that. I'm hoping to, now that I'm scaling back with that, what I started doing was, yeah, it's looking quite nice. I like how it's sort of wavy at one end, and it's keeping the straightness at the other pretty much, which is nice. I'm scaling back my instructions when it comes to making the shawl. I'm doing like the maps, and you know, in the first video it went for far too long. I decided it went far too long, and it's a lot for people to get through, you know. So the next video will literally be, I don't think I've even done instruction. I don't think I've like in the first video I've written, you know, chain this, you know, DC this many times and all the rest of it. And I went through all that and then showed you how that looks as a graph, which is great, I think, as a beginner thing. But we've done that for 12 or 13 rows or whatever it is. So I thought the second one, I'm just going to do the graph. I'm going to point out perhaps just the more unusual stitches, like the drop single crochet stitches, because there is no like icon for those. You just have to sort of make up one. Oh, hang on just a minute. I just need some water. I'm very dry. And a bit went down the wrong way. Oh dear. Always goes around the wrong way for me. Whew. And so yeah. So there will be goodness, that did go down the wrong way. The only instructions will be basically, you know, work the graph from left to right or right to left, whichever the case may be. And then, you know, because you have to then do a repeat for the opposite side, that usually goes in the opposite direction. So if the graph works from left to right for, you know, the first half, then you've got to do it from right to left for the second half. So that's the only instructions I'm sort of putting it in. And then I think I'm going to even just drop that and see how it goes on the third video, until finally, I think by the time I get to the fourth video, I'm just going to be doing the maps. I'm going to do it as a photo slideshow, and you know, you pause, you take a screenshot if you're keeping it or whatnot, and then I'm just going to put them all in a PDF if I can. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet, but I'm hoping to be able to put them all into a PDF and send it to Crystal for her to do with whatever she wishes to do with it, and then that will be sort of finished. And I thought what I could do then from then on is, you know, not be so ambitious and perhaps just do a crochet graph for things that I am making. So I'm just going to show a few close-ups again of this. So you're just knitting the next stitch and pulling over previous stitch, knit one, pull over the previous. I'm going to do that all the way across to the end. Then I'm going to sew in my ends and come back and show you how I would wear it. You can, of course, wear it however you like, but I will show you how I would wear it. And yeah, and then we will be done. Like I said, next week will be knitted interlock and crochet, Tunisian crochet interlock. So that'll all be fun. Okay, so back in a few seconds. Okay, I've finished. I've sewn in the ends, and this is the way we wear it. We wrap it around, and get a hair out the way, and it's made short so you can tuck it under, tuck under the edges, under the V, and then you have your scarf, your V-shaped scarf. Now you can add a tassel here, or you can even add a fringe to the end if you like, if you want to have the, the fringe ends hanging down. I don't normally, because I don't normally make them that much longer, but you can do that. You can wear it with the V at the front, and the edges. And you can have tassels on the ends at the corners, or a fringe and then a tassel here. Entirely up to you. But that is a knitted V-shaped scarf completed. Now I'm just going to weigh this on my scales to make sure that it is definitely under 100, what you call it? Come on, close. Come on. Is it going to show up on there? No, it's not going to show, is it? Come on. All right, let's fold this up and see what the weight is. It is going to be well under 1 skein of, only 83 grams. And I've still got plenty of the skein left for the knitted one. Keeping in mind, I started off with a portion of another leftover skein, but I'm still left with well over half a skein there. Let's see how much is left actually on that one. 106. So yeah, I think these are 150 grams each. So yep. Okay. So let's just hang on. How do I do that? Oh, I can't change it. Damn. All right. So what I just want to lay it out and show you if I can. I can't. I'm trying to see if it's showing. Yep. So there it is. I'm not sure how well that is showing, but yeah, that is our finished project. I hope you like it. I hope you can make it and join us. Well, Monday we would have already made the crocheted version, but I've done it in reverse. I've made the knitted version first. So that's it. So next week it will be knitted interlock, which I will start videoing pretty soon because I'm way behind on my scrap subscribers blanket. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.